In 2019, I made an 8-hour trek to buy the first Samsung Galaxy Fold, and I was impressed by the innovative engineering to make the product. I owned a series of Z Fold devices, all of them except for the 5 and the 6 models, when I moved to the OnePlus Open at that time. I recently had the opportunity to attend the Samsung Unpacked event in Brooklyn and came away with a strong desire to buy its latest big foldable. So I sold my OnePlus Open on Swappa, and I've been living life every day since with a new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. Hello everybody, this is Matthew Miller, otherwise known as Palm Solo, and thanks for visiting the Mobile with Matt YouTube channel. I hope that you enjoy this video, and I appreciate your consideration for subscribing or sharing my experiences with family, friends, and your social networks. Thanks to my Swappa sale of the OnePlus Open and a generous pre-order trade deals from Samsung where I sent in my pristine Galaxy S25 Ultra that I bought earlier this year, I've had the Galaxy Z Fold 7 in blue shadow with 512 gigabytes of storage in my hand for just about a month. I did not intend to purchase a Z Fold 7 until I was at Unpacked and I was able to get my hands on the phone. The thin form factor, the glorious large inner display, and a refined multitasking user interface convinced me it was time to give Samsung a try again. Since my entire family has been using iPhones for the last couple years, my primary device has been an iPhone Pro Max model with an extra SIM and an Android phones for testing. But I went to the T-Mobile store and switched things around so that my daily driver for the past month has been this Z Fold 7, along with the Galaxy Watch Ultra in blue and orange. As a person who commutes to and from Seattle on the Sounder commuter train, having a foldable that also serves as a small tablet has been fantastic. Reading the Bible and books in the Kindle app on a large folding display has been a glorious experience that has me reading more than ever, and that's a good thing. The ultra-thin form factor means that I've been able to carry the Z Fold 7 in my pocket without any compromise, and even the folded phone itself is thinner than some of my standard candy bar phones. You've all probably now seen a ton of reviews over the past month from people that go into all the details on the specifications, the functionality, and everything else. I'm just going to share with you some of my personal experiences with the phone, share reasons that I love the Z Fold 7 and latest Android 16 software, and then some other things that I need to explore some more. The outer display is expansive, and it's funny to look at this phone now and compare it to the Galaxy Fold that I bought the first generation. This phone now is as useful as any other candy bar phone. So even if you never even open up the Z Fold 7, it's still an amazing phone in the closed position. And then when you open it up, that inner large display is spectacular. And a major reason it is more useful is that it's improved interface for dragging and dropping apps to use in split screen or multi-app view. In the past, it was honestly a bit confusing to get multiple apps arranged on the display, but now it is intuitive and useful, much like the OnePlus Open Open Canvas. For example, I like having Google Keep on one side and the Bible app on the other at church so that I can take sermon notes and have the Bible in front of me. I also like having Gmail on one side and Outlook on the other so that I can view my day job and night job emails on one screen. Another example I use includes having X on one side and Instagram on the other, or Threads. I love having my inbox open on the left side and then open messages details are on the right side. A simple rotation and those open emails appear in full display mode. Brilliant. The side fingerprint sensor is even better than Face ID on the iPhone. It's natural for me to just pick up the Fold and I have a finger right on the sensor, so unlocking it is seamless and easy. Honestly, I still cannot stand the under display fingerprint sensor on most other Android phones, and one reason I don't like Android phones is because of that under display fingerprint sensor. I really prefer phones with the side fingerprint sensor. The morning and evening reports was something that Samsung added on the Galaxy S25 series. Those utilities now are much better than they were when they launched on the S25. I visit them regularly, pretty much the morning and the evening, and I look forward to continued development. While some people also complain of duplicate Samsung and Google apps, in my humble opinion, Samsung's Gallery app is so much better than Google Photos. I love the ability to create screenshot collages for my ZDNet reviews where I can put 3 screenshots in a 9:16 format. The creative Galaxy AI options and the easy gift creation are also very valuable to me. I was exploring Gallery last week and the Samsung Imaged AI video option appeared out of the blue. So I had fun creating a few of those options before that option disappeared. I'm not sure how I was given that function or where it went, but I haven't been able to relaunch it again, and I look forward to when Samsung launches that image to Galaxy AI video functionality for everybody. I also feel very strongly that Samsung Internet works better for me than Google Chrome. Reading mode is easily accessible, the summarize function is handy, and the zoom options are great for people who are sight challenged, and as I approached 57 years old, I am starting to become one of those people. I still need to figure out some features since there is so much to learn on a flagship Samsung phone. The areas that I need to explore more include an easy way to use that cover display to help take higher quality photos with the rear cameras. I figured out how to tap the upper right button and turn on the cover display, but it's still a bit awkward to hold the big phone carefully to capture that perfect shot with the rear cameras. I need to also figure out some of the partial folding modes for optimal photo and video capture. Understanding and mastering every element contained in that Galaxy AI feature set is also something that's going to take some time. A few other thoughts I have over using the Galaxy Z Fold 7 over the past month. I was a heavy S Pen user back in the early days of the Galaxy Note, but I was never a very heavy user on the Fold models because it just wasn't convenient to carry the S Pen, and I worried too much about that softer internal folding panel. Thus, I honestly have no issue with Samsung removing the S Pen. Now, it may have been nice to have Samsung create a Creator Edition that was a bit thicker than this one with an S Pen silo, and that might have encouraged more S Pen use. It sure is nice to be back on Android as my primary device due to the powerful clipboard functionality, support for text response from so many of my sports watches that are not supported on iOS. I haven't spent enough time with Google Gemini and need to figure out ways to use it to my benefit. I also plan to spend more time with Samsung Notes, since it has the potential to be extremely useful on the large display of the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Just in case you weren't aware, the pre-order specials have ended for the Galaxy Z Fold 7, and now it's priced at $2,000 and up, depending on your storage capacity. If you are ever interested at all in a Samsung product, you really should take advantage of those pre-launch special offers that are always very generous. You can still trade in phones and get up to $1,000 if you have a Z Fold 6 or an S25 Ultra to trade in, but the other trading values are reduced quite a bit and there's no additional memory or storage or other benefits that were offered in that pre-order. It seems that almost every single day I discover something new and useful on the Galaxy Z Fold 7. I'm excited to be back on Android full-time and also very satisfied with the Galaxy Watch Ultra in blue and orange that I bought after trading in my older Watch 5 Pro. It extends the power of the Z Fold 7, and it's a fantastic companion. For people who commute like me on public transportation, they travel often for business, have aging eyes, and want a marvel of engineering in their pocket, it's tough to beat the Galaxy Z Fold 7. I understand that the Oppo Find N5 takes things to the next level in regards to the camera, the thinness, and some of the other capabilities, but that phone is not readily sold in the US, so it isn't something practically to consider. I've never tried a Pixel Fold, and maybe the next one can challenge the Z Fold 7, but Samsung has always beat Google in cellular reception performance, and I've never been satisfied with any of the Google Pixel hardware compared to a Samsung hardware. Samsung has also been in the foldable game far longer than Google, so it has a nice advantage in usability of the software. I can't see anything on the horizon that will be able to knock the SIM out of my Z Fold 7, and it's a joy to discover new functions and features on a regular basis. Check out the Galaxy AI section in settings and you will see a host of ways that Samsung optimizes the mobile phone experience. Thank you everybody for watching. Please subscribe and share. Give me tips and tricks on using the Z Fold 7. I'll be searching for more of that and learning more every day about this new phone. Interact with me here and stay tuned for more coverage of mobile phones, e-bikes, wearables, and other mobile technology. And may the mobile force be with you.